What is up, YouTube? Puppy here to show you a mod called the Archimedes mod. This mod will allow you to make ships and aircrafts and blimps and air balloons and everything like that, and you're able to move them, which is really cool. I am actually using this mod in one of my Let's Plays called Feed the Beast Unleashed. If you guys have not seen it, please check it out. I'll have it on the screen right now. Okay, so what this mod does, it allows you to build boats, aircrafts, houses that float, I guess, boats that have houses on them, anything like that, so something similar to that. So, first I'm going to get into recipes, and actually before I do that, these are all the blocks and the items that are in the mod, except for this air balloon. This air balloon has multi different colors. See, over here we have like, what, 3, 4 different colors. But if I go over to air balloon, god dang it, okay. If I go over air balloon, there's a whole bunch of different colors. All these colors, to make, let's say you want to make a blue one. I think that's blue. Yeah, it looks blue. To make a blue one, you just use blue wool, and then the other item, which I think was string. Yeah, blue wool and string. And if you want to make a white one, use white wool and string. And if you want to make a red one, use red wool and string. You kind of get it. So, this is the chair. This is the air balloon, engine, shore something. I forgot what it's called. Shore buffer, floater, helm. This is a measurement gauge, and this is a measurement gauge or gauge. And yes, that's all the items, and then a whole bunch of different colored air balloons of this mod, which is really cool. It's not that many items, and it's a good mod. So first I'm going to get into the measurement gauges because they're a little confusing. This first one up here on the top left is used for north, east, southwest, so it's a compass. This one over here is used for speed, so if you're going fast, it moves up, and then it goes around and around. And then this one over here is for like the going high and going low, what do you call it, air pressure? I think it's called air pressure. So high is red air pressure, and then low blue air pressure. And then this, I'm not really too sure on what it is. It does move when I use it, but it's not that important. And also, I don't really think these gauges are that important, because unless the compass, because you don't really need to know how high you are and stuff. You could just look at your coordinates. But anyways, so to make these items all over here, we'll get into it. So first is the helm. It takes 4 sticks, 4 oak wood planks, or any type of planks really, and a piece of iron, so it's really cheap. The measurement gauge, which is the more scientific, it's got more measurements, because this one does not have this yellow one over here, and then this blue one for the, what do you call it, going high and going low. And then this one doesn't, because this one does and this one doesn't. You kind of get it, hopefully. So the more measurement one takes 2 gold, 2 iron, 1 redstone, and 4 glass panes. And then the less measurement one takes 2 glass panes, 2 iron, 2 gold, and 1 redstone. I wouldn't see really a difference. I mean, except for the glass panes, which are really easy to make. So I would just go for this one, just because. I don't know why. That's just me. Next we have the floaters, and I'll get into all of these things mean, like the helm, what does it do, and the floaters, and the air balloons, and all things like that. So, but for now, we're just getting to recipes. So, to make the floaters, you need 1 wool and 1 oak wood. I mean, again, I think you could use any type of wood as long as it's like wood, not planks. And then again, any type of wool, I'm pretty sure. The floater does not come in different colors other than this color that it has right here. So yeah, that's all that stuff. Next we have is the air balloon, which is very easy to make. You just need 1 wool and 1 string, just like that, and you get 1 air balloon. Again, you could use any type of wool and get any type of air balloon depending on what wool you use. Next we have a passenger seat, which takes 3 wool, simple. We have an engine that takes 7 iron, 1 water bucket, and a furnace, and a shore buffer, which takes a floater and an ink sac. So now I'll get into all this stuff. So starting from over here, this passenger seat, it allows other people, so let's say you're on a multiplayer server, it allows other people to go onto your ship and not fall off, because when you're actually moving your ship, boat, air balloon, whatever, it's almost like an entity, so you'll go right through it if you just stand on it while it's floating. So next we have the air balloons. Air balloons, you don't really need them on ships too much, but you do need them on air balloons, hot air balloons. They allow you to go higher up and, yeah, kind of move around. And then the engines allow the boats to go faster. The shore buffer allows so that when you're using the mod, you have to have either your structure has to be completely floating, so no blocks touching it, or it could be on these shore buffers, which are not compatible with the structure. So if I put this here, right here, and I start moving the structure, this will not move because it is not allowed to be connected to this. So that's that. It's just like a platform. So it doesn't have to be floating all the time. And yeah, next we have the floater. Yes, floater. The floater allows your boats and even your balloons to float. Hence the name, floater. And the boats, so that they don't sink, and I'll get into that in this boat right over here. So they don't sink, you put floaters, and for the air balloons, so they fly up, you put floaters. Next we have the helm, which is the main control. So if you put this on your structure, and then that's almost like the wheel. It's, as you can see, the wheel. And so that's like the wheel that moves it. And then we got the measurement gauges we already went over. So now to show you all this stuff and what it means. So over here I just built a platform, kind of cool platform, I like it, of the shore buffers. And then over here I just built a little boat with a little flag right there. And yeah, so I put this seat. You don't actually need the seat, I just like it because when you're sitting down, it looks like you're sitting actually. And I don't know, I wouldn't see why you wouldn't want them. So as we see, we're floating kind of. We're bouncing up and down. And I just right-clicked this helm right here. And over here you'll see these gadgets and goozies start moving. So the acceleration's going up. We're staying at I think white is north. Actually, what is white? White is south. So white is south. So we're getting some lag, which I don't know why. Oh, we gone too far. I didn't load these chunks. So your WASD, once you're connected to your helm, allow you to move right, left, up and down as it would go in normal Minecraft. Your C allows you to stop, kind of. Like as you see, I'm backing up right here, and then C allows me to stop. Your equal sign, when you click it, it allows it to straighten out forward. So if I did turn my boat like this, and it's crooked, not with the Minecraft grid, and you click the equal sign, it'll allow you to automatically straighten out, just like that. Really cool. Let me actually turn my distance on short. Oh, well. Okay, that's kind of sad. So, I think that's all for the controls, for at least the boat for right now. So let's just back up. I'm going to use my S key to go back. And these are the default movements. You might change them or something. And wow, I'm getting some intense lag. This is horrible. What FPS am I at? 3. Oh my god, I've never gotten this bad. Okay, so we just hit something on the bottom, which is okay. So I'm going to click equal to straighten out, just in case. You don't actually need to click equal every time, but I don't know. Yeah, I do actually. So I'm going to back up. Let's see if we could get it exact. It doesn't. It looks like something's okay. There we go. So we hit the shore buffer, and if we do a shift click with your left shift, you'll pop out of it, and it'll be up again, just like this. Now, what I've noticed when you click your helm, or you click out of your helm, I think I don't know which one it is, your structure would move to the left one. So I don't know why. And we noticed that we're going slightly fast. I guess slightly faster than a boat, because I do have 3 engines under here, 1, 2, and 3. Now, we saw the speed I was going before. Now, if I take these off, 1, 2, and 3, we'll go a lot slower. So, just test that out really quick. So, see, we're not flying ahead. We're, like, right now we would have pretty much been all the way down there. And so, let me click C. Let's back up. And we're going to hit the shore buffer any second. And there we go. We hit the shore buffer. Let's do a shift click. Oops, and sometimes you do fall out. It's a little glitch because, as I said, it's like entities. So as you see, we moved another square left. So I don't know if that's just me or if it's something wrong with the config or the mod. I'm not sure. Also with the configs, you're able to change certain blocks. So I know you're not allowed to put a helm on the grass blocks because grass blocks don't connect to the helm and things like that. So other structures, I don't know about leaves. I don't know. Just other structures, you're able to change in the configs. So that was just a regular boat with a regular helm and just wood. And the actual blocks do affect the amount of weight on the boat. So that was wood, so it floats. But if you have clay or iron and I think obsidian, and it makes it a lot heavier. So that is why you need floaters. So this boat has no floaters, as long as that one did not as well. This one also has no engine, so it's a really bad boat right now. So I'm going to go in. Now I'm not sure if some entities will pop off, so maybe item frames, doors, torches, things like that, levers. I'm not sure if they're going to pop off. I have not tested it, so we're going to test it now. And why am I getting so lagged? This is weird. Okay. I hope that does it, because this is like terrible. Okay, so we right click the helm. We immediately start to sink. Now, we're sunken. We could still kind of move, I guess. And if you really have your, like, a lot of heavy weight, I guess you can maybe make a submarine. I don't know how well that would work out, but I guess that would be pretty cool. So, the torches, the doors, and I guess those things do not pop off, but the lighting is affected. So your lighting will be kind of weird. So we're just going to move ahead a little bit. We see we're going really slow. We're sunken in the water, so we're just sunken in the water. As we see, we're like one below the water source because we're too heavy and we need floaters. I just shift clicked off that. And yeah, so as we see, it's too heavy, so we're going to need some floaters. So let's get back up here. Let's back it up. And that, I think that's pretty much fine. And we're going to shift. Again, we're to one above the source block. So that is why you need floaters. Certain things don't need floaters, like, oops. Certain things don't need floaters, like that did not need a floater. It could have used floaters if you wanted to, but it did not need floaters. So let's turn the time 0. And that one did need floaters because it had iron blocks on top of it. It had hard clay, it had heavy things like that. So that is why you need floaters. And yeah. Next we'll move on to this, a very, very simple 3x3 little ship that I made, just to show you if you have no engines or anything, or even a flag, just a little creation. You go just like this. So it's a nice speed. I think it's a little faster than a regular boat. I'm not completely sure. So we're gonna hit this shift. We moved like one up and one to the left. Again, I don't know why. And yeah, so that's just, oops, god dang, I'm breaking everything. So that's that. We'll move on to the airships and air balloons and everything like that. But after that, we're actually going to use this little car that I built. This very terrible little car. So you could have little cars if you really want, but they're really slow. I mean, you can make a car a lot better. I don't think you could put engines on it because you only need water for engines. Actually, no, you could. I'm sorry. You could put engines on the back of your... You could put engines on the back of any structure and make it go faster. So we're going to right-click this. We're going to immediately go to the front and... WA is stay to move using W. As you see, we're moving very, very slowly. So yeah, I'm going to click C, stop moving. Let's go back into first person and shift click off of it. Again, we moved left one bit. I don't know why. So now into the fun part, my most fun part, is the air balloon, and you could fly around. So I built this little air balloon. It took me actually a long time to build, surprisingly. I put different colors on it, and we got a helm at the front. We got gauges on the right and left. Yeah, so let's test it out. Now there's two other controls that you're going to need. Once you right click, you're going to use Z and X. X would make you go up, so to accelerate. Z would make you go down. And I guess we hit something, I don't know. So up and down, the speed will change and everything, and yeah. So we're going to accelerate with X. Move around a little bit, go straight. It is slow, but I don't have any engines, so let's actually put some engines on here, see how fast it could go. Let's shift, or just shift off. Oop. You do fall, so you're gonna want to have a pretty big space. So let's put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 engines. That's pretty cool. Again, I didn't mention this. You're gonna need at least 40% of your boat is going to be air balloons for it able to float, or float and move. Float, oops. Float, god dang it. Float and, like, float with the air balloons and the floaters. So get at least 40%. So we're going to right click and see how fast this goes. It is going faster, as you see. Let's move forward. We're moving a lot faster forward. Let's turn around. See how good this goes. It's almost, to me, it's almost like a boat. It's almost like driving a boat. It has the same properties. But it does not. Oop, shoot, I just shift clicked it. So I just shift clicked it, and it automatically assigned to the grid. And yeah, so that was pretty much the entire Archimedes mod in a nutshell. I'm going to show something at the end of this video, which I thought of a pretty good idea. If you want a movable home, or mobile home. So yeah, you'll see that video right about now. Alright guys, so I'm back. What I wanted to show you was that you could actually make a movable house, mobile, god I keep saying movable. I guess both ways is right. But anyways, you can make a mobile house. So I got my furnace, I got my crafting bench, bed, and a chest, and something in it, and some glass panes, some torches. We got our engines up there, but you could always like do things with that and make it like a bigger house or something. So hopefully this will happen, because you do need 40% of your balloons, and I don't know what will happen. But I actually connected it to my air balloon, and we can actually move around our house, just like that. Let's say you don't like the biome you're living in. Maybe you want to go from hilly, or from like a hill biome to maybe like a tundra biome or something. Just do this. And so let's see if we'll move. We are moving very slowly. So I just shift clicked it by accident. So we could decelerate by going down. And let's see if we could kind of land on to the ground. Come on. Looks like we hit something. Let's just see what we hit really quickly. You know, that's pretty good. We got a house on the beach. So, and then you could just disconnect your air balloons by doing something with it. I don't know. Your ideas. Anything could happen. So we got like a floating house. And you could also put it on like underwater if you wanted to. So let's actually do that really quickly. I just want to test it out. Can we fly up? I don't know, because the ground. Nope, the ground stuck to us. Let's just. I really want to do this just really quickly. So if we get rid of some of the sand at the bottom, because again, it all needs to be disconnecting except for shore. I keep forgetting the name, shore something. Except for the shore blocks, you could keep them. So you could keep them connected. So we just disconnected. Let's see. Are we moving? Yes, we're moving. So I want to get into the deep part right around right here. So decelerate with Z, and well, I guess it's not going to work because it's floating. But we could have a house on the water, literally on the water. So pretty cool. A lot of things, sort of, I guess, in that water. I don't know. So a lot of things that you could do with this mod. Hope you guys enjoyed this mod. I will have it downloaded in the description below for you guys to check out this awesome mod. And also, wait, did I mention this? Yeah, I already mentioned it. Okay. So if you guys did like, if you did like this commentary and video, please click that subscribe button and that like. I'd really appreciate it. And see you guys later.